Hey guys, good morning, it's Name, and Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn is the game. Last episode, we took on the final 2 missions in Snowland before heading off to Spaceland. I nearly said something else. And you'll see, I'll explain later why I nearly said something else. And in this episode, we are going to be taking on 2 mini missions here in the very beginning before we're going on to Spaceland and taking on our first mission there. We're going to start with a carry mission in Splash Beach. Alright, so, a first for this entire series, I do not have a words of encouragement ready for you, at least not in the time that I'm recording this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them up on the screen right now, what today's quote is. So there you go, there it is, you can read what it is. I haven't decided what that's going to be yet because, at the time that I'm recording this, I actually have a limited amount of time that I have left before I pretty much just can't record for the rest of the day. So, I'm trying to take advantage of that time right now, so I apologize that I don't have that quote ready for you for me to say myself, but you can see it on the screen. So, yeah, there you go. But on the bright side, it does give me some extra time to talk about real life stuff a little bit because I felt like in the last episode I didn't really get all the time in the world that I wanted. Which, by the way, let me talk about the game really quick here for a second. This mission is pretty easy. You have really a good amount of time. So, you know, something like this happens to the tides and you just kind of have to wait for it to come back up again. No big deal. You have plenty of time. But anyways, yeah, so let me see where I left off last time topic-wise. Let me get carried to her location first. Last time I talked about well, actually I don't remember what I talked about, but where I left off, the topic that I didn't quite get to is the fact that I will be serving ice cream at, or actually maybe I did mention this, I don't know. Okay, so I kind of have a job right now. I'm gonna be scooping ice cream and selling it at the football games for my college. I think I did mention this, yeah, so my first shift is this Saturday. I'm super excited for it. It pays really well, and it's gonna be a nice little job, I think. I'm really looking forward to it. So that starts on Saturday. It'll be a little bit of income coming into me, because right now I currently really have nothing. But speaking of income, today was a very good day because I think I mentioned this a little while ago, but I haven't mentioned it since. I am a dog sitter on a dog sitter app called Rover, and I have had trouble getting clients up until today. I technically have had my first client, or I booked my first client for later this year in October, but that's a cousin of mine, whose dog I'm taking care of. But this was a first real client, like a real stranger who I had never met before, and I had a meet and greet with them today, and it went really well, so they have booked for this weekend, so I'm really excited to have my first client. But anyways, okay, so this mission right here, this is our second mission with Buster, and it's definitely more difficult than the first. You basically just gotta kill and keep moving. As awful as that sounds to say, that's really what you're doing here. There are 20 enemies here, we have to kill every single one of them. Yeah, just move quick, don't worry about the beads. These guys right here, your best bet is to just raffle them up as they open their mouths, and hopefully not get crushed like in the process like I did. But if you do, holy moly, my friend, you are stealing all my beads. That is upsetting, but that's okay, because we're not here for beads today. We're here for a kill. Okay, there you go. And who else do I need to take care of? Okay, you, my friend, with the weapon. You deserve. No, I'm kidding. I feel less bad about taking you out than I do this little guy with his umbrella right here. I mean, look, he's not hurting anybody, but nope. Sorry, Buster made me do it. Because that'll definitely hold up in court. I was doing it for the minigame. It was all just a game, Your Honor. Oh my gosh, I'm making this darker than it really has to be. Anyways, so yeah, that meet and greet went really well. Super excited to have, to be dog sitting this. Oh, holy moly, I was not paying attention to the time. I am out of time. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just can't talk while I do this at the same time. I'm gonna have to try this again. Alright, there you go, and with time to spare. It was actually, really close. My first time that I did this mission off camera when I was practicing, I got it with the minute left. I mean, a second left. Wow, a minute left would be really good. With 1 second left on the clock. Yo, Kirby, looks like we can try out a brand new training stage. Thank you, Buster. I appreciate it. So yeah, the meet and greet went well. I'm gonna be dog sitting this pup this Saturday. This dog's name is Brutus. Brutus is 120 pounds, and Brutus is massive. But yeah, I'm really super looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's also just nice to have some income because I hate not having a job. I mean, I'm a full-time student, and I'm very, very, very busy. So it's not like, I mean, I have an occupation, but I don't like not having a source of income, and that's the way things have been in the past month or two. So, greatly looking forward to making some money this weekend, I guess is what I'm getting at. Even if it's not a ton, it's gonna be nice to make a little bit. So, that being said, ooh, okay, so here we are, Future City, first mission of Space Land. I nearly said Future Land earlier when I was talking about the new world that we got to. That's why, Future City, Space Land. Yeah, I kind of combined the two. My mistake. This mission right here has some very interesting music off the bat. I'm gonna be quiet and let you listen to it, and you tell me what it reminds you of in the realm of Nintendo music. To me, this gives me very strong Mario Galaxy vibes. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. And the surroundings also don't help. Like the setting of this place also adds to it as well. So yeah, I just get really, really strong Mario Galaxy vibes from this. I'm sure there's probably some inspiration there into this. If you grabbed onto that ladder right up there, you'd be able to get a star bonus token. So if you were wondering what I missed just there, that's what it was. The Nylon ability is ridiculously overpowered in this area. It is ultra convenient because you can just blow through blocks super quickly, and it might not seem super convenient now, but you'll see later what I'm talking about. It just gets so convenient. So definitely grab that at the beginning and try to hold on to that as long as you can. But yeah, I like this mission a lot. It's pretty cool. I definitely like Space Land more than I remembered. So I got to practice a good bit of it today, you know, for this recording, because I always practice my recordings before I do them. Oh, this is an example of how the Nylon ability really, really helps here. I'm also gonna go ahead and grab Bobbin just while I'm at it, you know, why not? Bobbin will be useful right up ahead. But anywho, oh, another thing, sorry, about Nylon is Nylon, if you press B to, like, I guess suck in the air around you, Nylon will also grab the little beads, the little buttons right up there, and it'll stop the electricity line that I just stopped. Space Monitor, this is the kind of TV we'll watch in the future, right? I love the sarcasm there because, you know, they realize like that really does look like an old style TV. But I mean, hey, a lot of times things really do come full circle. So, you know, who knows? Maybe the TVs will look like that in the future. I don't know. That'd be something, wouldn't it? So right here you have these scales going on. It kind of makes sense, you know. The more Waddle Dees down there, the higher up our end will go. So yeah, you basically just got to use a little bit of common sense here. So, but I think you guys got it. Right over here is a star bonus token. So, yeah, I like this place a lot. But anyways, like I said, like I was trying to say, I was practicing this earlier, and I mean, I never disliked Space Land, but I always just kind of remembered it as probably one of the worlds that had the least amount of personality. But I'm starting to take that back because, yeah, I mean, it's not as warm and soft and fuzzy as, you know, as Snowland, for example, but it is really, it's full of personality, for sure. And you'll see more of that as we come along. Speaking of, well, not personality, but rather just things that make me excited, UFO Kirby is back, and it's obviously a very fitting setting here. Since we're running into a lot of beads, I should mention, you're gonna run into a lot of beads. And you're also gonna run into a lot of opportunities to lose your beads as well. Should that happen, don't freak out, because there's gonna be some obstacles coming up later that you'll likely lose some beads on. And because of that, you're probably gonna be tempted to go back for them. And I'll show you exactly what I mean here in a moment. But if you go back for them, a lot of times it's actually does more bad than good, and sometimes it's just better to cut your losses in this world. You'll see what I mean here coming up in just a moment. So watch out for the fire right there. We're gonna see some flames coming up ahead. It's usually safe practice is kind of step back and see how long like a cycle takes per se, like how long it takes for it to flame up and then go back down again. It's good to do that, and just so you don't accidentally run into the fire and get knocked out and lose a bunch of star beads. But there's plenty of enemies for us to suck up to build up our electricity and then to use it. So yeah, just a ridiculous amount of beads. So if you lose beads, don't worry about it. There are gonna be so many opportunities to get tons and tons and tons of beads in this mission, so yeah, don't worry about it at all. Let's see, in fact, I probably shouldn't go for that down there, but I really, really want it, so I think I'm gonna go for it anyways. I just gotta suck up a couple of new enemies. Oh, there's also beads right here to go for. I think I'm gonna go for these first. Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay, never mind, I'm not gonna go for the beads down there. We'll just go for this right here. This is a lot of fun. Yeah, you can just see the amount of beads I have right now. It's absolutely ridiculous, and you're gonna lose some too. And I said, you know, a lot of times don't go back for them, but here I am being a complete hypocrite and going back for my beads anyways. But yeah, there's just a lot of obstacles, so sometimes it's better just to keep on moving rather than, you know, try to backtrack and cut your, you know, backtrack and try to make up for lost beads. But yeah, sometimes it's just better to, you know, cut your losses and just kind of go with it. I want to take this guy out, but honestly, I don't think I really need to. Nah, I'm just, excuse me, sir, I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave us be and just get out of your life. Thank you very much. Okay, goodbye now. Yeah, I don't really get anything out of taking him out, so I'll just kind of leave him be and let him do his own thing. Hello, Prince Fluff. What are you here to get? Star bead. If you hold on to Bob, and then he'll give you a star bead. So, honestly, I kind of would have rather have him have given me nylon or something, but oh well, it's fine. So yeah, these electricity lines right here, it's pretty self-explanatory how they work. I mean, you can kind of look at them and tell they're in danger. Should you land on them while they're still in electricity form, they will shock you, and you will lose a lot of beads. That is what I was talking about earlier. Space table. This is a table from the future and is rumored to make food automatically. Wow, that really is the future. I would love to get my hand on one of those. Anyways, the electricity, this is one of the things I was talking about earlier. If you get shocked by it, don't try to go back for your beads, because what's gonna happen is you're just gonna be electrocuted over and over and over again, and things will just end up worse than they. Oh, hello, that was not very nice of you, my friends. I did not appreciate being shocked. Okay, there you go, you're taken out. Okay, I'm just gonna leave you alone now. Yeah, they'll fire little missiles at you, so kind of watch out for them. Holy moly, Oh my god. Oh no, are you serious? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, well, there goes everything I said about don't worry about beads, because I just lost everything. Man. That was so bad. Right at the very end too. Yeah, I don't think there's any hope for me. It's okay, I'll just have to do this again off camera. It's fine. Okay, sorry for the silence there. I was dealing with a little bit of an allergy problem. I'm low-key allergic to dogs and cats, but not really. I'm only allergic to dogs if they like really shed a lot. They have a lot of fur. Cats, I'm pretty much just allergic to. And the dog that was over earlier, the one that I'm gonna be dog sitting, happens to have a lot of hair, but I'm not worried, it'll be fine. But anyways, nylon is super good right here because you can just keep on, I guess, sucking over and over and over again to collect the beads. I'm gonna stick here on the upper path because I kind of recognize at this point that it's gonna be really hard for me to get gold rank. And if we stay right here, you can get this treasure right up here. Otherwise, you really can't. So that is the final treasure. This new music plays in Future City. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's that. That's the only way you can get up here. So if you miss it at the very end, because that roller coaster is just moving so fast, then you're just kind of out of luck. Sorry, but yeah. So moving on. I'm not getting gold rank. Okay, that's fine. Silver's better than nothing. And I'll come back on off camera and get gold rank. Gold rank really isn't hard to get here unless you just get absolutely screwed over at the end like I did. Yeah, it didn't help that I fell twice. I fell twice because my nose was itching really bad. Again, it was the allergy problem that I just mentioned a moment ago. Was bothering my nose, and I just couldn't help but to scratch it. Alright, thank you very much, Zeke. We should be pretty close to getting done with the hide and seek missions. I believe my memory is correct. So, yeah. That went well. The meet and greet with Brutus and Brutus's owner. One thing that is kind of disappointing. Oh, I mentioned in the last episode how I don't think I'm gonna get that part. How I don't think I'm gonna get that internship, unfortunately. But I'm gonna be looking for another one here soon, for sure. Hopefully a part-time job internship sort of deal. But yeah, I had to make some really tough decisions for a while. Because and I'm still having to do it because I just have so many opportunities that are coming at me right now. I think one of them I might have touched on in the last episode. I can't remember. I don't think I mentioned this, but maybe I did. I'm not sure. But anywho, I might be studying abroad for a year. So I have to study abroad for my major, international business, in my school. Any international business major is required to study abroad at my university. So I will be studying abroad for at least a semester. I'm required to. In spring 2021, I might also be studying abroad an additional year because I found out this was a possibility recently. I had an advising appointment, and my advisor basically just told me, yeah, your schedule's like super open, dude. You could graduate a year early almost if you wanted to. And yeah, graduating a year early is great and all, and it's very tempting, but I honestly, if I could study abroad, I definitely will. And the way it works in my school is if they have a study abroad like partnership with this university, which they do if I'm going there. Oh no! Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Oh, that was bad too. That was bad. Grab me my thing. Oh. Okay. Wow, I recovered from that pretty well. All right. So, pro tip: don't run through here. Walk through here. And I don't know why I'm going through here again because I have no reason to go through here now that I got in star bonus token. Anywho, losing my train of thought everywhere just because my brain's all over the place right now. Ooh, hello. Hello, Starbead. Anyways, yeah, so I might be studying abroad for a full year, which is super crazy. But I don't know for a fact yet. I still need to have a meeting with study abroad at my school and just kind of, I guess, talk about the nitty-gritty details of it, you know, about the numbers and whatnot, and see if it's just, I mean, like really just a good option because, I mean, it's definitely possible. I know that now, that it's possible. If I wanted to, I could study abroad for a full year, but I want to make sure that's going to be worth my time. I mean, I don't want to just, I guess, take a bunch of, you know, I don't want to say useless, but, you know, a bunch of elective classes that, you know, aren't going to contribute towards my degree. I mean, I wouldn't like to do that if it can be helped. And if it's going to be a lot more expensive to study abroad, then I don't think I'm going to. I mean, for a full year, then I don't think I'm going to. I'm definitely going to study abroad for at least a semester, but yeah, if it's super expensive, I might not go for the full year. As much as I would love to, I might not do that. Instead, if I don't go for a full year, I will keep applying to a summer program called the Critical Language Scholarship, which is something run by the State Department, where basically you are funded to study a language in a country for the summer. They basically just kind of ship you off, and they're like, all right, we'll pay for your airfare and your meals. Have fun, study this language in this country, and also your classes and whatnot while you're there. So that's a summer program that I'm going to be applying to if I don't study abroad for a full year. And also, I've had teaching English there after college in my mind for quite some time, so I might also be doing that. Haven't really decided yet. Whether or not I study abroad for a full year kinda, I guess, decides everything, really, if I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, everything's just kind of up in the air at this point. So I need to have that meeting soon. And I'm gonna have it soon. It's scheduled for next week. So I can kind of figure out basically what the next year and a half of my life is gonna be like. Another thing that I'm thinking about applying for is an internship over the summer with Southwest Airlines. But another thing, if I get to study abroad for a full year, then I don't think I would be doing the Southwest internship because it is in Dallas, Texas, and I don't live in Dallas, Texas. So I don't think I could be away from my girlfriend, friends, and family for a full year. Okay, sorry about that, I'm back, had another allergy issue. So if you didn't notice, we have this enemy right here that's following us after we enter in the pipe. Down here, they will follow you until you exit. So we want this guy to go into a certain pathway. We want him to come right up here and plug into this right here. Because when he does that, he will charge this up and then it's moving again. If he gets a hold of you, then he will deal you damage. And I just kind of made him go back to where he originated. Oops, did not mean to do that. Thank you, my friend. Okay, so now that that is going, what we're gonna want to do, oops, missed the timing for it. We're gonna want to wait till the line comes over to the right, jump on up, there you go, kind of hover for a second, and then get the star bonus token right over here. So yeah, everything's just kind of up in the air at this moment. Whether or not I study abroad for a full year really does determine a lot. So looking forward to having that meeting so I guess I can kind of know what's going on in my life for the next little bit. But yeah, it's just a really exciting possibility because I've always wanted to spend a full year abroad there because, you know, studying the language and becoming fluent is one of my biggest goals in life. I can't explain why I care so much about it, but I really do just care so much. Like, because I've just spent so much time studying the language, at this point it's like, if I don't become fluent, then it's almost like, I mean, in my mind I'll view it as, I hate to say a waste of time, but, you know, that's my goal for studying the language, is to become fluent, and if I don't do it, then I would have felt like I failed. So yeah, I mean, studying abroad for a full year, it would be so good for, you know, me just getting really good at the language and hopefully becoming fluent. So yeah, that's my goal of if I get to study abroad. That's the entire reasoning and rationale behind why I would. So we have one more treasure that we've yet to get. I want to say it's over here. Yes. All right, my memory's good. Okay. Ooh, nearly got cut by the electricity right there. Circuitry rug. Ever feel like you're inside a computer? Then this is the rug for you. What? Item said I felt like I live in a computer. That's a really weird item description, I've got to say. All right, ooh, gotcha. See, that's really nice. We can just use nylon and just go up there and suck up the beads rather than actually put in the effort that probably should be exerted to, I guess, earn them? I don't know. I word things weirdly. Watch out for these little spike guys right here. You just kind of have to plan when you're gonna move and how you're gonna move, etc. So you just kind of have to watch their movements and plan accordingly. There you go. Floating can be your friend in this situation. Anyways, wow, that was a really good run, that mission. Probably my best. Only one thing can make it better. Oh, come on, I had that. Whatever, it's fine. Doesn't really make a difference. So I'll have that meeting next week. I will let you guys know how it goes and what I find out. All right, this will unlock. I haven't seen this animation in a few years, so I'm kind of curious. That's really cool. Mysterious UFO. We basically just kind of sent signals to aliens. Neat. Well, I think we're gonna end things off here. Thank you very much to my patrons, William, Nintendo Black Crisis, Nicholas, and Joseph from Joe Bro Show. So next time, let's play Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. We will be taking on Mysterious UFO, another mission, and possibly some of the mini missions in the beginning, depending on how long the next two are. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Camerani, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye, guys. Quack, 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 quack.